Good morning everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm very happy to have this chance to give my presentation. Before I start my speech, let me introduce myself. My name is Agung Muryadi and I am from Cimahi. I'm now studying at Pasim National University, majoring in informatics engineering. Today, I will share my research with you. And the title of my presentation is Virtual Reality. The presentation will be divided into sections. The first part is about the definition of VR. Second part is about its history. The third part is about its device. The fourth part is about its application in daily life. The fifth part is about how it works. And the last part is about its advantage and deficiency. Alright, let's move on to the first part, the introduction of virtual reality. In this section, I will explain the understanding of virtual reality. VR is a technology that allows users to interact with an environment that is simulated by computer, an actual environment that is imitated, or truly an environment that only exists in imagination. The current virtual reality environment generally presents a visual experience which is displayed on a computer screen or via stereoscopic viewer, but some simulations include additional sensory information such as sound through speaker or headphone. Next, I will explain about the history of virtual reality. Morton Heilig wrote in the 1950 about theater of experience, which can encompass all senses in an effective way, thus attracting viewers into on-screen activity. He built a prototype of this vision called Sensorama in 1962, along with 5 short films to be shown in it while involving various senses: sight, hearing, smell, and touch. In 1968, Ivan Sutherland, with the help of his student Bob Sproul, created what was widely regarded as the forerunner of virtual reality and the rapid display system. At the head of augmented reality, the apparent of the great instrument inspired its name, the Sword of Damocles. Also prominent among the hypermetric and early virtual reality system was the Aspen Cinema Map, which was created at MIT in 1977. In the late 1980s, the term virtual reality was popularized by Jaron Lanier, one of the modern pioneers of the field. Next, I will explain about the virtual reality device. Number 1. Sensory immersion VR. Namely interface device that directly involve sensory sensation such as head-mounted display, VR helmet, data glove, and body suite, VR face. Number 2. Projection VR, including interaction with object projection on the big screen that represent artificial virtual environment, such as cave or responsive workbench. Number 3. The VR simulator include a physical artificial environment that aims to bring the reality of the environment closer to the user. Number 4. Desktop VR include hardware that show the process of modeling VR on a computer screen. Next, I will give an example application of virtual reality in everyday life. Number 1. Education and training. The use of VR in the field of training is to enable professionals to conduct training in a real artificial environment where they can improve their abilities without fatal consequences. Number 2. In the military field, VR plays an important role in combat training. This allows soldiers to train under controlled environment to deal with various types of terrain and battle situations. For example, VR is used in simulation of flying a jet fighter, driving a tank, and other. Number 3. Video game and film. VR will always be to the world of entertainment, beginning in the early 1990s. Nintendo with Virtual Boy, Virtual I/O with eyeglasses, etc. More modern example, are the Nintendo Wii Remote, Xbox Kinect, and PlayStation Eye or Move, which will track player movement. The last, architecture. In the field of architecture, architects can use virtual reality to help simulate different structure and design to assist them in the design process of room, house, or building. Next, I will explain how virtual reality works. Number one is basic. Basically, to get the experience of VR, we need a headset. It can be obtained from many vendors: Oculus, Sony, HTC, Samsung, and Google. Usually need three important things. First is the PC console or smartphone to run the application. Then set has a display on the part, implying sync or placing a smartphone. Some input device such as heat tracking, controller, hand tracking, sound, trackpad, etc. Number 2. Head tracking. Head tracking is when we use a VR headset. The image is right in view while we look up, down, and look left and right. The system is called 6 degrees of freedom. Number 3. Motion tracking. Motion tracking until now is still in the development stage, but recently Oculus introduced a controller via a wireless intermediary that was designed so that users feel like we are using both hands when using VR. The controller is equipped with sensor that can detect movement such as pointing and moving. Number 4. Eye tracking. Eye tracking is arguably the ultimate goal of VR. Right now, Vive or PSVR doesn't support eye tracking yet, but is called be the goal of developing VR headset as introduced by Forbes. Finally, I will explain an advantage and efficiency of VR. Advantage. With this VR tool, a lot of work that was initially difficult can be done easily. For example, designing building or house plan. In addition, it can be used for special training, such as flying a flight simulator. So, no need to do complete exercise. The most exciting thing is to relieve stress by playing games like Second Life, The Sims. The efficiency. This variety is indeed an innovation or new breakthrough that is very sophisticated and certainly useful. However, there are some negative things caused by this VR. First of all, humans will lose their sense of reality and also the way they interact in the real world. In addition, the number of unemployed people is also increasing because they only need a few people to make project. Finally, I have finished giving my presentation material. The first part, I explained about the definition of VR, then about its history, about its device, about its application in everyday life, then about how it works, and the last is about its advantage and efficiency. We know life in the development of information technology that is constantly innovation include virtual reality. Virtual reality is a technology that can simulate something inside a computer. In VR, objects can be made static or dynamic. Certainly, virtual reality provides many positive effects in everyday life. That's all for today. Thank you very much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.